it's not gonna work. He's gonna have a courier, blah blah blah. So like now you're allowing yourself rotation. Plus you have to max scream as early as you can to deal with the spiders.
Well, ZYD down bottom. Looks like he's going to take a tumble here. The cold feet come out. Stun. They wanted to give this to the life stealer, but 444 will have to throw that right click to clean it up. Given the wash, I'd rather at least have a hero that can drop smoke screens and stuff and do some things without farm.
Oh my god, dude. He just called him out so hard. Did you see that center drop?
I sure did. Theo might actually still live here. The cold feet come out. The Ancient's even helping. He wants the love tap, and he gets it. Oh, this Ricky. He sidesteps the spear. This man, he is just running this game right now.
So he walked into sentry range. The Dire already had down.
Okay,
He will collapse this time with another sentry. So far. Up top there. Finally on to Lelis here with the Inkswell.
Oh, Bristleback might still be okay. ZYD does have the reincarnation. Meanwhile, HFN does die elsewhere. Ricky
there you go.
on his way in, trying to body block Raji a little bit. Fairly successful, but not sure if they can close the gap to really do much. Theo going to jump in. Just continuing to give him some love taps to the back. Shrine is available. Raji going to be forced to pop it to survive. Arena comes out. They get out both sides. 444 sidesteps the spear, but still going to get caught by the Inkswell. 4-on-1. Surprise inside.
You're going to use one eventually. Oh, bottom.
Look at this. The noxious gas cloud comes out, and Raji, he's going to fall again. Now, Theo is not level 6, so no tricks. Going to be caught in a bit of a sticky wicket here. Sticks around a bit too long.
Yeah, it's hit with
Raji
the AA
mid.
ulti.
They're going to go right in onto him. Raji, man. The train's not stopping. 1-3-1. Now Ricky with tricks. Quap wishing she could just blow up those little spiders. Gives him the blink strike target. Ricky about to lose the dust, and he's okay. Now Ajit, maybe in too
lost
far.
all spiders. What?
And he ran out of his web, dude. For the black hole.
Lelis is dying in the same spot again here.
Yep, Arena comes down. They get the stun. Get a follow-up stun. They're bashing him in the face. Bristleback doesn't like getting hit in the face.
Smokescreen did help a lot.
It actually kept him alive, and now TRC is here. Maybe they can turn this. ZYD falls. Now XCJ goes down. It's a double damage Quap, and this Wraith King is going to get obliterated. A great reaction from paiN.
Man, what a weird game of Dota. I love these scrappier ones.
Set up onto the Quap. Almost. They've not got her, and she turns.
Oh, my God.
Drops the ulti, and PYW just gets obliterated.
I can't believe he got out.
He doesn't have the BKB yet.
HFN looking for the easy kills off this ward.
He's going to jump in and find Raji. He's the easiest of them. Fortunately, the Ice Blast missed, but he will still go down. On the other side, they do lose 444.
HFN, though, he got arena'd.
Yeah, very spread out fight. Theo also quite low. It's a bit disastrous for paiN. Raji uses the buyback. ZYD in the fray does still have the ulti. Will use it now. Soulbind has come out, but TRC, he's pretty scary. Stunned up twice in a row. Theo jumps back in onto ZYD. Does not have the tricks of the trade.
They need something here because they just bought back on Queen and AA.
See how far they want to go. Seems like ZYD is the target. Wraith King going to try to TP out, and that just won't happen. King coming up momentarily here. Buyback status looking rough. It's a nice arena of blood, but is there going to be any kind of follow-up? PYW just getting killed. Raji didn't even go for it. Well, that was a disaster. It's a dieback onto the Ancient Apparition, but they force a buyback onto PYW. They do toss away the Aegis now. Ooh, nice push back with the spear, but is it going to be enough? Bristleback pretty tanky. Hear that Quap screen. Out comes the Soulbind. Lifestealer just trying to run. Bristle somehow still alive. I don't think for long, but he's getting a lot of quills out. Now Theo able to jump away. Another BKB used by Ajit. I think the real breadwinner of all these engagements, though, is the Lifestealer. He hasn't died yet this game, so it seems like every fight, even when Serenity pick up some kills.
The Olacore is just going on Raji.
Yep. Raji doesn't have enough mana for the black hole now, thanks to that defusal. Queen of paiN stunned up inside of the arena, but no follow-up there. Now PYW on the run. Lifestealer finds the kill on XCJ, and now Mars is likely to fall. Ajit pops the BKB, but maybe they can turn onto TRC. Lifestealer, no options, does go down. Other side, Ricky does finish off PYW. First death of the game, and they will clean up the Ricky. It's like Spider-Man, except he doesn't run out of web canisters. Oh, nice rage from TRC. Now Mars is like, fuck, what do I do now? Cold Feet does actually come through. Ricky in a little bit too deep. They'll catch him and go 1 for 1.
4 webs. You got 14 to go. Put them down.
Back in we go. Leeless kind of playing with ZYD. Another set of Cold Feet. He forgot to put on his socks today.
They're going to get XCJ.
I think they're going to get the Wraith King again, too. Mr. ZYD. As you sort of pointed out, he's had some opportunities to black hole, or at least it's looked like it. And I think he's hesitated. Let's see if he can break out of it
there's
now.
That Queen of Pain.
Leeless sets it up for the whole team. They just can't kill him, and now PYW stuck in his own arena.
Heroes. Like, come on, dude.
Black hole, I hear it. Where is it? Oh, it's in the
nothing.
pit. Oh my gosh, Raji, no. Theo might actually go down. The Wraith King comes back to life, but I think the Radiant are sustaining, and it's just Odd Jit left alive. What a disastrous fight for Serenity. But still, I mean, that's one black hole and you hit nothing. Raj, I hope you can step it up for the next game in this series, man. That's game 1.
And it's the AM. They want. I mean, what? You're right though. Once the Razor comes out, it's kind of like, huh? Okay, now we definitely want a blinking hero.
Like Razor not dominating this matchup down bottom as much as he'd like to. Oh, they will get the Willow.
Got him.
So there's a fight going down bottom. They're in on the Razor. Raji with the double damage sets it up. They need 2 more. Sticks getting popped, and they've found it. Now 4-4-4 cleans up Raji.
4-minute rune will be top. It's a haste rune for an empty bottle Storm Spirit. HFN needs to get this.
Oh, he's going to be in a little bit of trouble. Going to try to turn and man up onto the Kunkka. ZYD gets to the high ground. Not going to win the duel. 7 HP on HFN. Radiant not going to get there in time. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, PYW picks it up. HFN zips in, but nice stun on 3. Link stays intact, and PYW will pay with his life.
The Bane was helping to secure the top Arcane Rune to keep it away from the Storm Spirit for their Kunkka, so PYW is going to go down because of this.
Yep. Only way to live here is to find a spot in the trees, and couldn't quite do it. Brambles will connect, and Theo grabs credit for that one.
I mean, that would be a truly incredible survival if he managed to get that one.
Up top, they get Leeless. Yep, boat set up. Very nice.
Ready to go. Level 3 Bane, that's juicy.
Now down bottom, onto PYW again. They have the damage to kill the Centaur. Looks like it. They'll need 1 more from the Storm. XCJ on the other side, caught by the Brambles again. 2 down. paiN with the superior numbers. Find the advantage.
You have Lelis still just up in the face. All right, now he's 2 in the face though. ZYD shows up.
Like I say, we've seen this movie. We know how it ends, and they're gonna go for it again. Trying to turn his back, but down he goes. Raji falls elsewhere.
Yeah,
I mean, is this enough?
Oh yeah,
4-4-4. Centaur might trade his life.
Oh, I definitely thought he was dead there, but they couldn't get the Bramble.
No, now AM's here.
That's not good.
Mana Void interrupts the TP. They've got it. PYW. Leeless again pushing forward. This Bristleback doesn't really have much in the inventory. Thinking about a potential Vanguard, I don't think they'll have the damage with just these 2 heroes, but with Kunkka here, we've seen this rotation a number of times now, and Leeless, down he goes. Fear pushes him right back to safety. Thank you, Willow.
I figured it out. Sorry, guys.
That's good. Now HFN zipping around. He figures out the combination to get the kill onto XCJ. Feels like Serenity are getting away with a lot right now. This AM has his demon edge now. Mid lane.
They really want this kill in AM, though.
It's a pretty decent fear into the Brambles. AM down low, but just blinks back.
What a counter spell.
Now on the other side, PYW catches Theo in the back line. XCJ grabs Storm Spirit, but interrupted. Big ulti from 4-4-4. This Crystal Maiden is doing it as now Raji gets brought down. paiW in pretty deep. Ajit thinking about a mana void, but can't get it. Now he falls.
I have to say, I've tried. Oh, Fiend's Grip mid. Wow. Okay, he's dead, guys.
Yep.
Maybe?
Rost Awards, follow up Kunkka Boat. They hit him with the whole kitchen sink.
Oh my god.
Okay. They'll pull him back, don't worry.
He still dies, but jeez.
Raji on the other side is distracting the rest of paiN.
Right? Like, they just all walked away. He could have just died there. They don't know that, though.
Well, TRC down bottom. He does have a BKB. It's a 10-second charge, so probably able to fight. Anti-Mage needs to be a little careful now. Fear from the Willow. Big damage. Oh, what a great nightmare.
What a
Saves Ajit. Now paiW maybe in too deep. paiN still sticking around, though. Stampede gets used. Boat does fly through. Razor a little low on HP. Lelis continuing to dive. Another nightmare from XCJ. Kind of reveals his positioning, though, and now the Razor's found him. Brain Sap brings the Razor kind of low, but he's got no support. The entire paiN squad converge.
Not really worth diving here for HFN. He'll start something onto a Centaur. All right, there. The allies are here.
Stampede into the Bramble Maze. That ain't going to do her.
You know, Kunkka, it's a very obvious setup. You know when it's coming. And they have the medallion now complete for Bristle, too, so they want it.
Big fight in the mid. Serenity overstepping their bounds outside of the base. They lose 2 straight away. The incoming pressure and wants to have something to make a stand. UIW jumps in. Ajit follows up. That's Aegis. Does cost him the AM ulti, though, and his BKB now. Storm back to life. Zips in. Tries to finish off the Centaur. Doesn't quite grab him, but will finally finish it. Buyback now from the Centaur. Glyph used, and paiN might sound the retreat. Great Yules on the Centaur as he blinks in. Dark Realm keeps the Willow alive. paiW dies back. Raji also falls. Looks like it could be paiN's fight as now XCJ goes down. And now that'll be mid lane of Barracks. No outer towers standing, so paiN looking to do some crippling damage here. Force another BKB out of ZYD. Tier 3 still stays standing, and paiN a little bit low on gas. Will back up now that these respawns have come. Anti-Mage blinks forward. Maybe a kill on Storm, and he's got him. Pops the Pinata and gets a double. Now Lelis on the run. Ajit maybe looking to pursue. No, goes back the other way. They found a Crystal Maiden. Triple kill now for the Anti-Mage. It's pretty tough.
Yeah, but once Storm has items, he just is essentially infinite chase and mana, right? That's the point where it turns. Like, AM can always just dunk you and kill you, but you're also one of the best heroes at catching these really annoying blinkers like Tinker and whatnot.
I mean, that is true. Big fight in the base now, though. A great fear from the Willow. Pushes back the Radiant, kills Raji. He'll buy back now. BKB used by HFN. And a great ulti from 444. Now AM jumps in, does get the kill onto the Willow by proxy. HFN will also fall, does not have enough mana to zip. Ajit a little bit low, BKB about to expire, now needs to be somewhat careful. Makes it back up to the high ground. XCJ a little bit left behind. Razor giving him the whips and will finish him off. Seems like they don't have a great answer to this Razor now. TRC, very tanky, hard to bring down. Ajit jumps in. Kind of lucky to live there. The Frostbite was actually on the illusion. Now Lelis in the back line, putting so much pressure on. AM jumps back in onto the CM. No mana pool. 444 will get brought down. Meanwhile, on the other side, Lelis hexed up, was shackled. I'll have the damage this time, I think.
This will probably wind up being relatively even in the end, right? We're going to go back down to close to...
For an angle to initiate. It's paiW in the front lines with the Glimmer Cape. They'll follow up. Ajit jumps in onto the CM, and they grab her, but in the back line, they lose the Bane as Storm jumps in. Anti-Mage trying to defend his team, but the BKB'd Storm Spirit will be hard for him to bring down. HFN jumps into the trees, back out, looking for Raji, and gets him. AM with the Mana Void, though, pops HFN, and now Ajit's on the run. Storm does have a buyback, so perhaps why paiN are feeling a bit confident here, but this is what they need to be worried about. Mana Void does a lot of damage. They get the Razor, and now they get the Bristle as they pull him back, or at least they should. AM runs the other way.
He's hard to track down. They have a 4-staff on the Centaur.
All right, there's the buyback on the Razor now. Anti-Mage, nice 4-staff, pushes him out onto the edge, and he will live. PYW now going to get brought down by the Bristle. Roche now falling fast, down below 1,000 HP.
Is the only person with a buyback in the entire game. Oh, now CM has one.
And he might just need it. Raji gets wards down, kind of a waste. Now they're going to jump in onto the Bane. Both supports on the sideline. This is where Serenity have overcommitted. They couldn't contest in the pit, and now they're way out of position. PYW on the sideline. That's a quick dieback on him. It will be a 2v6. If you factor in this Aegis. Ajit looking for the godlike play. Can't finish off the Storm. Oh, Aegis is on the Razor. So, yes,
Yeah.
Storm needs to be pretty careful.
I agree. Tip up TRC, man. Great game.
Yeah, he's played very well. Hex onto him. What could be the final hold here? Ajit, BKB on. Looking for a target. Kunkka getting pushed back. AM with the Mana Void doesn't do much. And now it's probably going to cost him. He falls. Buy back. They get the Aegis. Support starting to respawn. paiN still in pretty hard. And AM just locked down. They've got the crowd controls now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
paiN with a great performance.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
He just dunks the Willow.
Yeah.
Radiant's ancient is under attack.
Yeah, I think they had solutions to handle the Storm. At the end, they didn't have solutions for the Razor. It's sort of hard to contextualize here because he didn't really do anything flashy. Like you said, he just stayed in lane. A little bit of a slow start. They're just going to focus down the throne. It looks like HFN does actually get popped, but Razor focuses the objectives, wins them the game.